So I have children. So when I was doing the work, I'd see that the purpose of holding back my anger was not to hurt them, or not to hurt myself in other situations, like when it's around people in authority and I'm holding back my anger. Then it was to stay safe. So stay this tendency to stay safe, and this tendency to be a good person and not hurt others. Notice that if it's operating in you. So it may be that you want to be very nice, you want to be always nice, and that may relate to your pain. Or it may be that you're very fearful, that you don't want to hurt yourself and you're always hiding for something or somewhere. So if these tendencies are operating, then this thing along with your pain is happening, then this process would definitely be very helpful for you. And then so in my experience, when I started expressing anger and started finding my voice again, I noticed that my relationship with my oldest daughter, she's in college now, and I have my permission to share this, her permission to share this. My relationship to her shifted. Since middle school, we were at loggerheads with each other, and I had lost all hope of reconciling with her for many years. And last fall, when our relationship started shifting, I noticed that I was not responding to her fuck yous because I had connected to my own fuck yous, and I had listened to them and found that they were safe, and it was okay to be around those emotions. And so when those emotions came up in her, I was not like, oh, I have to shut it down, because I was not shutting down myself anymore. So I stopped shutting her down, because my fears that, oh, if she acts like this, she won't have a good job, she won't have a good partner, she would be like, mm, would not have a good life. Those fears were gone. So when those fears softened because of my own internal work, when I was around her, I was not afraid for her. It was not like if someone is angry in front of you and they are a child, and if you have a lot of fears around anger, you'll say, okay, don't do that. Or because your mind is going, they won't get a good job, they won't have a good life, they'll always suffer. So because that story stopped playing, I stopped arguing with her. I stopped projecting those fears on her. And that's all we want, not project our fears on our children. And I was trying to do it other ways before that, but after inquiry, I really knew what I was doing. And it kind of stopped happening in my life. And the result was that she became more open to me. And it was so remarkable that we both were surprised. Like, we were like both like talked once about it, like what happened, and we still are like amazed that it happened. And but it was like 7 8 months ago, and we got getting used to it now. It's like a new normal that she shares with me, and I share my life with her, and it's more open, and there's less like tension and stress in that relationship.